Hello. Bro, you're a weirdo, Willis, bro. You're actually a freak, man. You know that? Like, you're just making multiple accounts. Like, how do you have the time to be doing this kind of shit? Like, you're actually a freak, man. Like you should be at home, going to bed, getting ready for work. You should be fucking trying to better your life. Like, not fucking just making multiple accounts. Like, you're actually mentally retarded, mate. You know that? And I'm actually going to end up reporting you to the fucking police, and the FBI can find you. The Irish police can give a tip to the fucking American police because what you're doing is illegal. It's actually harassment. What you're doing is actually illegal, man. You fucking weirdo. Absolute freak. What's up, Lollipop? How are you? That WhatsApp Willis guy, he's out of line. He's out of line. Yeah, I'm actually okay. But if this guy keeps it up, I'm actually gonna have to go to the police and say there's a guy in America doing this, and then the Irish police will contact the American police, and he'll be charged, like, because he's out of line. Like, it's every day. He'll probably come back in a few minutes, and he'll keep doing, like, the guy actually has something wrong with him up there because it's not normal, you know. What a sad individual. I got a new SIM card. I'm gonna have to put it in, bro. I haven't put it in yet. Yeah, definitely not normal at all. Yeah, bro. Like, if people that come by and they be trolls and they say something racist or bad, you know. But if someone is just like continuously making new accounts for days and days and days and days just to troll somebody, not normal at all, bro. I'm gonna show you the sim now. Wait. It came in the post today, but I haven't opened it, bro. I'm gonna put it in later on, maybe on the next stream, you know. We should be spreading more positivity. Yeah, people like that, people could be really struggling in life, man, and then just one comment and they just take their own life, I don't know what his problem is. Careful with dress labels showing. Yeah, I wasn't thinking, bro. You're right. Dispatch note. Okay, so there's no even sim in there. What the fuck? Bro. Say hi real quick. Hi, bro. Bro, why is... Oh, there it is, bro. I thought they messed up my order. I thought they forgot to put the sim in. There it is. It fell out. I'm gonna have to use that. Because this company, like, I used to have them before and I never had any problems with them. Do you know what's really annoying me right now? There's a fucking wasp, or not a wasp, there's a fly going around. Zzz. I'm trying to get rid of it. It won't go away. And I'm making food right now. And I don't want it landing on my dinner. Get any DVDs. Yeah, bro. One shoe homie. Love you, brother. Is this Tiger Hood, is it? Did you change your name? Look, I bought these today. Yeah, I should think about getting an electric tennis racket. It'll be so much more simpler. We don't get flies that much in Ireland because the weather does be cold, but now that we're coming into the summer, we're getting it. These are the ones, chilly heat wave. They're like my favorite. They're spicy. They're very good. I don't know if you have them in America, but let me know if you have chili heat wave. You get 5 packs for €3 in Tesco. But if you go to Deals, the cheapest shop ever, you get them for like 170 for 5 packets. But I wasn't near a Deals, so I couldn't. I will look for chili heat wave, yeah. Turn off the small head filter. What does that mean? I don't have chili Doritos. It's my other channel, is it? Oh. Man, that wasp, or not wasp, fly, that's really annoying me, bro. They're just useless things. They just fly around and land on everything and they're just full of germs, man. I'm too tempted by junk food, but sometimes it's a nice treat, yeah. You have these, you must have them in America. Kit Kat. Don't know if you've ever seen them. A chocolate. Oh, human help. Yeah, how are you? Yesterday was a bit wild, bro, you know, but like again, I'm still saving most of my money, you know. I'm really struggling right now where I'm living, like, you know, where I'm living is not the best. And there doesn't really seem to be like much way out of it right now. The area is beautiful, but the house conditions is terrible, bro. There's constant mold that just keeps coming back. The winters are so cold. There's noisy neighbors. You can't bring anybody in. The bed is rock solid. You can't change the furniture. Like you can't have a pet. Like I just feel like a prisoner. Like I'm really struggling here. It's really affecting my mood. You know. I've been in worse situations, but I do deserve better though. Hi Irish Matt. How are you, bro? I made them public already, bro. Human, good to see you. Thank you for the love and support on the channel. I just got done with cake and ice cream. Kieran, hello, Kieran. My house is full of junk food. I'm too tempted by junk food, yeah. What have you worked on farmer providing yeah, I wouldn't mind, bro, if the accommodation was nice, and I love the outdoors, bro. I love the outdoors, and I wouldn't mind doing that job, bro. You know? I did get accommodation before in Northern Ireland, and I had to basically just be like a caretaker and just look after the place. But it was really hard work because there was so many bedrooms, and I had to like make so many beds. There should have been at least another person on with me, and they wanted me to take all the weeds away, and the garden was full of loads of weeds, and she thought I wasn't doing the job quick enough. I was quite slow. It was a couple of years ago, and she told me to leave politely. She says, "Look, I don't think you're ready for this." It was a bit of a shame though. And it was a beautiful place, like it wasn't cold. It was lovely and warm. It was in the beautiful countryside in Northern Ireland. It was really peaceful. We need to find a way to get you a gym membership, Sean. Working out and getting right will definitely help your mood and motivation to, of course, when you're younger. I did. I played hurling in school, which is an Irish sport. Basketball as well. Gaelic football, which is an Irish sport again. Football as well. We played lots of sports. I used to be in a boxing club for a few years. Can you shout out my bro? What have you worked on a farm? Hey, Bruce Wayne. Oh, well, that was one place. Maybe try another. Yeah. And then there was a hostel I was staying in when I was homeless. I remember, like, and I asked them, could I work for accommodation in return, because there was a lot of people that were working there and getting accommodation in return, and they were like international people, like French, German, Finnish, you know, British, but mostly French and Germans, and some Italians too. And they said, sorry, we only really take international people, which really pissed me off, you know. I don't know, but they only really take international people. That's what they were saying. What's the difference between real love and toxic love? If If someone actually shows that they love you, not just by saying it, by meaning. Toxic love, I don't know. Someone that's not showing what they say. They're saying it, but they're not actually showing meaning. Are those blue alcohols gone from your place? They're all gone. That means they can pay them cheaper. Yeah, they're probably like it's probably cheap labor, bro, you know? Lo, what if they make you feel bad about everything you do? Well, then I think it's not real then, bro. That's probably for the best show. Even the vodka's gone. Yeah, it is. I nearly have 500 in savings, which is not bad. Like, you know, if I got myself a job, I'd even be able to save more. Bro, you know the way your name is Julio? Julio Tiger, yeah? I've never heard of that name before. It's an interesting name. I didn't even know it existed. Hey man, how are you? Happy to see your channel grow close to 500 before you know you'll be 1K subs. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, it's growing pretty quick, bro. Either stay or be homeless, so I don't know. Oh. Well, being homeless is not good, bro. See, that's a tough choice. Life can be tough. Maybe she's providing you accommodation, but then the relationship is toxic, and it's affecting your mental health. But then if you end up homeless, you'll even suffer more. Maybe just try and find another accommodation while you're staying with her, and then once you find something suitable, then try and get out. To be so supportive. Shelter, you could try. Who are you talking to, Shelter? Me or him? I think you're talking to him. Show us where the pot of gold is. Okay, goodbye. Leave from Dendas. Council maybe can help me or him. Man, most of the homeless accommodation in Ireland is full of drugs and criminals, and you get robbed, and you can't have any nice valuables in there. You have to sleep with your phone in your pocket, and sometimes if you're drunk, they can even swipe it out of your pocket. I had a friend staying there, and he had to sleep with his phone in his underwear. That's how bad it is. Well, you too. No, they don't. The council is they don't do anything. All the accommodations they have is like so corrupt that I've been in them. There was one place, it was a hotel where I had my own room and the bed was really comfortable. And it was really modern. There was even a bathtub as well, and a big shower. Like, it used to be a tourist hotel that is now emergency accommodations. They converted into for the homeless. But you people knocking on your door asking for cigarettes, asking for change, and you people that are heroin and crack addicts. When you're going in, you're seeing them. So it's not ideal either. It's a lot better than other places sharing rooms, but it's still not the best. When did you first start your channel? Only about 3.5 weeks ago, bro, is when I started like properly going live. I uploaded a few shorts like a few months ago, but when I start going live was like 3.5 weeks ago. Nice to meet you. You too. Let's go find a job. Could you follow me? I'm mostly Irish. Sean has been with me since I started my channel. He's awesome. Yeah. Do you have a gym near you where you can work out? I do, and there is sports clubs, and I'm gonna try and do it next week. I was in the gym and haven't been back for a while. I'm American, but Irish European, so you can't have email to connect. That fucking fly. It wants to go near the food, you know? It's so annoying, like. And I have nothing to spray it with, and I hate those sprays because they stink up the room. Like, it's actually just harassing me now. Like, nice to meet you, I'm Laura. I don't think it was 200 subs. I think it was 500 and something. Or maybe it was 200. I'm not sure. Maybe it was 200, but I checked when it was 500. Maybe I checked a few months in, but I don't remember looking at your followers when I was new. And this stupid fly is so annoying. Damn choice. It's hard to read the comments, and also I'm trying to focus on my food that the fly doesn't land on my food. It's hard to do everything at once. I'm trying to get rid of a fly. I'm trying to cut my pizza, and then there's a fly trying to land on my food all at the same time. This is the worst moment for me right now, and I'm not in the mood for this shit because I'm tired. I've had a busy day, and this is what I come home to. Like, I have the window wide open, hoping that the fly will leave, and he just won't leave. It's just ridiculous. Like, I can send you some fly strips if you want, bro. I'm gonna actually, since it's coming into summer, I'm gonna go to the hardware shop. I'm gonna ask them, do you have a tennis racket that's a zapper? And if they don't have it, I'm gonna order one online. Could I get your email to connect? Yeah, if you want to, bro. But I gotta be careful handing it out here that people don't spam me. You never know. There's a guy that keeps coming here called WhatsApp Willis. He was back again today trying to troll me on another fake account. And if he's here secretly watching, like, he could take my email and then troll me. Maybe I should give you my Snapchat and then give you my email through there, because I don't really use the Snapchat. I don't care if he trolls the Snapchat, because I'm probably going to delete the account anyway soon. But we're not here to talk about migrants because, you know, it's a conversation that gets brought up daily and it gets exhausting, bro. Look, I don't agree with it. I think it's a problem in Europe, but it just gets exhausting because it's brought up daily, bro. Daily. It's probably the most popular topic right now on the internet. And then I start talking about it, and then everyone starts asking questions, and the whole conversation gets focused on that, and then you just get frustrated because you can't change it. You're not in government. Originally from an hour from Pittsburgh, yeah. Yeah, Discord. What's my Discord, Tiger, again? I can't check it right now. And even in this house, like, I can't even talk like after 11 o'clock because neighbors complain. The building is paper thin. It's very annoying. Like, that's another problem too. I hope I didn't miss anyone's comments. I think I did because of the fly and trying to cut the pizza. And the fly is still here. Got any DVDs to throw, yeah. Maybe we can throw a DVD at the fly and cut him in half with the speed of it. Instagram, no. Telegram or Snapchat, bro. Yeah. They're such useless things, flies, like, you know? And they're filthy things. I never watched the movies. never watched the movie Snatch. I don't know, bro. What's a horsefly? Never heard of that. Do you guys have blue bottles in America? Did you ever hear of a blue bottle? They're like flies and they have like all this blue coloring on them. Okay, it's Sean Kerr. My surname is spelled Kerr. My profile, I barely use it. I only made the account to connect with a friend that doesn't have other platforms. It just has no profile pic. You'll see me there. Let me check my account real quick. Okay, it's Sean Kerr, but it will say 4 friends, 1 post. You'll find me there. Sean Kerr. So Sean, and my surname is spelled Kerr. If you want, you can type your name and I can screenshot it, and when I end this live I'll add you. And give me like a hint or something, like what does your profile picture look like? Flies buzz around you, just make sure there's live footer out there. Julio, are you still there, bro? Good evening, bro. How are you? I think he might be gone now, the fly. I don't hear him buzzing around anymore. Again, please, Facebook name. Quran is the final testament. Okay. Baileys. What about the politicians, then your rulers? They don't care about the people, bro. I went to college at Penn State. I wrestled there 25 years ago. Oh, really? That's cool. I'm originally from Charlottesville, Pennsylvania, an hour from Pittsburgh. Have you heard of that rapper England's named Ren? No, I haven't. Here too, in the US. What part of Pennsylvania are you from? Originally from Eastern Pennsylvania, in the Lehigh Valley. I understand, but I'm from the USA, okay? Set up an email system to kind of other people. That's true. Okay, let me just give you my email, bro. Wait till the fly lands, then move slowly. Put a cuffed hand, and then fly, flash smash. That's true, when he lands and then slowly, just creep slowly and whack him. But I think he's gone now. I can send you some fly strips. I subbed. Are you still... tie his legs up? That movie Zohan is so funny, bro. Are you still around? The guy that wanted the email, are you still around? Okay, I'll just give it to you quickly. And if anybody spams me, bro, I'll just fucking block them. Okay. It's Sean, Sean. Don't give your info out, bro. You're probably right, bro. It's probably too early, like. You remember that guy that was like being really kind and friendly and being real genuine and really loyal and really respectful for me to gain his trust? And then I let him become a moderator, and then he started hiding everybody. And then I fixed the problem and unhid everybody, and then I just hid him, so he's gone. But then he kept making new accounts and new accounts and new accounts and new accounts, and it's actually getting to a stage where it's actually harassment, and what he's doing is illegal. You know? Could I have a bite? I wish, bro. No. Pepperoni pizza from the supermarket. Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was muted, bro. I fixed the problem, yeah. SEANBOY 22669 at gmail.com, okay? SEAN for Sean, yeah? And then boy, BOY, and then 22669 at gmail.com. You know, bro, maybe I took a risk, Tiger, but I did learn from the moderator situation. If anything happens with the email, I'll just learn from that. But that's a second email that I don't use that much. So if it gets spammed, I don't really care. It's not my main email, you know? I seen you on the tram the other day. Which tram, bro? Did he actually pass away? Who's he, from the Beatles or something? Yeah, someone came here by the other day and says, I seen you on the train in Dunleary. It's crazy. It's such a small world, like. Not spam or troll, brother. Just say, just text hello, bro. Just text hi or hello. And I'll check it and I'll see that I get something. But even if someone was to spam me there, I wouldn't even care. Because, like, it's not the main email I'm using for most of my important things. You know what I mean? They'd only be wasting their time doing that, to be honest with you. It wouldn't really affect me. If you're wondering why it's paused, that's because when I go out to check like another app or something, it pauses. Fine, connect to my ancestors. I will. I am just trying to find BD connect to my ancestors. What do you mean, bitches? What does that even mean, bro? What you're saying? I'm alright, bro. Is this live? Yeah, it is live. Hi, how are you? The bullshit in America. Ireland has some bullshit in terms of like trying to find housing. Housing is a problem. You're being overcharged, and even to find is like really hard. And the weather is terrible most of the year. If that's one thing I could change about Ireland is the weather and the housing situation. And it has a big homeless problem as well, especially in Dublin, and a serious drug problem in the city centre of Dublin. If I could change that, it would be a beautiful place. They give you views unless they're saying bad words. Yeah, bro. Let me check, bro. There's a smell of something burning. Wait. No, do you know what I think it is? It's just the garlic off the bread, bro. It's garlic bread. We'll have a hot summer. It doesn't really be that warm in Ireland. Like only in like June, July, August, the rest of the year is cold. Now we're into May, but it's not freezing that you need a coat, but you need like a jumper at least. It can be a little bit chilly. It's only the start of May. Like the end of May is when things are gonna get better. Irish boy came to right now, especially you are, how important you are to the world. You're the best, and you are the best version of you. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, bro. East, it would be my ancestors, yeah. Sunny southeast. Where's the sunny southeast, bro? Tiger, Chicago has some crazy weather though. I heard it does be like really windy. They call it the windy city. And like in the winter you guys get snow, but in the summer it's supposed to be really nice. Wexford. Oh really, bro? Have you been to a place called Boogler Doyle's? It's a bar slash accommodation. Like I stayed in there when I went traveling. It was like €80 for the night. Pretty nice place, bro. But you know what's crazy? They let people smoke in the rooms. That's the first hotel or B&B I've ever seen that they let people smoke in the rooms, bro. They have ashtrays in the rooms and everything. I live in South Dublin. Oh, really? How's your day? It's been busy. I was in the church and everything. I met my mother and went and got some food. Would you like an African friend? I wouldn't mind any friend, bro. In restaurants before the ban. Yeah, Ireland was like the first country in the world to ban smoking indoors back in 2004. If you off the hotel and the package that you know it also goes you. It's the YouTube thing goes quick. Really, you fell asleep as well. Weather here is crazy. It can be sunny and blue skies, but it could also get cold at night, snow and rain the next morning. Really, I'm gonna keep my tone down because it's getting late. We're probably gonna have to stop at like 11 or something. I think that's reasonable. So it's 6 minutes past 10. I wanted to stream earlier today, but I was busy. Friend sub, thanks, bro. Met my mother, went in for a walk, went to the park, went and got some food to eat, went to the church. But those church services to be very long, like nearly 2 hours. Like I'm gonna start going to the morning ones instead because at least when you do the morning ones at 10 a.m. you still have your whole day. But when you go to the afternoon ones at 6 p.m., like most of the day is gone by the time you get home, and then you're putting dinner on really late. It's a pity there's no like lunchtime services, but it's either really early in the morning or really late in the day. Your mom sounds like a very nice lady. Yeah, she is. Thank you. Why don't you go on the kick, man? Why don't you go on kick, man? Platform. I never heard of kick. Well, I did once, but I don't hear about it being talked about much. No, I'm happy here, bro. Yeah. Church is good, you know. It can really help you. It's a good way to get out of the house. You meet nice people there. I made a new friend there today, you know. But like sometimes the services just be so long and you're just sitting there like, oh, I want to go home. Tiger Sean is crazy. Like he dies crazy stuff. Does crazy stuff, you mean? You remember the time with the wig in the thrift store? That was crazy, but it was funny. I don't know. There are services every day. No, it's not every day. It's a Wednesday and a Sunday. It looks like to me there was a chandelier there and someone removed it or it broke and they didn't fix it. Yeah, kick.com. I might give it a look and see. Tiger, the landlord's slamming doors again, bro. Sometimes when I'm talking, I hear that happening, or like coughing or something, like deliberate coughing or slamming doors. It's very fucking annoying. I don't hear it happening when I'm not talking. Like, why should I have to live like this, you know? You can't even do what you want in your own fucking apartment once it gets to a certain fucking time. Like, the walls are literally made of paper, like. Do sleep streams, yeah. I did one last night. I'm going to start doing them more often. Are you in Ireland? Says Irish boy. Yeah, I am in Ireland, bro. I'm born and bred from here. And I'm here right now. Yeah, it's a big, huge, like, they call them Georgian house, divided into like 8 flats on the upstairs and one downstairs. And it's very old. And even if someone's taking a piss, you can actually hear it like through the next wall. It's crazy. Like, I have to pee on the side of the bowl so people don't hear. I don't want people to hear me pissing. Even like the person underneath, I could hear them snoring the other day. I could hear it underneath me. Like, it's crazy. Like, no, it's no way to live. I know. I say the same thing every day, and that's only one of multiple problems here. Yeah, but Ireland is no different than America. They're pretty strict about who lives there and the rules. That's not true, bro. I think America is a lot stricter at the moment. I think Ireland is too soft at the moment. Use over 300 sub. Wow, bro. It's crazy. Yes, yes. You're 100% correct. Any country that's in the European Union at the moment, besides from Poland and Hungary, because they're getting fined 1 million euro per day for refusing to take people in, like migrants and that. Every country that's in the European Union is being overwhelmed at the moment, and Ireland's one of them. You know, the EU dictates and tells us what to do, and if you don't take them, you're going to be fined. It's ridiculous. We need to leave the EU. Understand? I understand. I walked in the middle of your concert. Yeah. Little Joe, hi. Like, you shouldn't be coughing and banging doors to get me to stop talking. Like, it's only 10:13 p.m. Like 11 at the max should be like reasonable. He should just accept it. Like it's just part and parcel of being in a fucking shared building that's paper thin. It's not my fault. It's really pathetic as well. A lot of people say I look like Charlie Kirk, bro. You're not the first one, bro. I actually feel sorry for everyone in America because ice roosters and they're not bad people. Can't believe there's a fine, yeah. Since when were you Irish? You think we're gonna have the aliens come down soon? I don't know, bro. It's probably a myth, most likely. Didn't see it until you said, and he turned his head a little bit. Yeah, it's neighbours upstairs that are like that. I live in a flat. It's the neighbours upstairs that are like that with me. I fart and they complain. Seriously, there was the guy next door one time. He was having a shower at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, what is his problem? Like, and like the shower is electric, so it has like a motor, and it's actually quite loud, and you could hear it through the walls, like, "Ee." And I was like, this guy is fucking selfish as fuck, having a shower at 4 in the fucking morning. Like, could be, but like, they can plan it better, right? They could, they could try and plan it better, do it at a reasonable time. If they really need to shower, but they don't want to wake people up, like, wash your hands and your face and your arms. Like, you don't need a shower to do that. Yeah, but you're also selfish sometimes. Why is that, Shannon? Would not go through, brother. Why would it not go through? I already met aliens. Put me run up and down the stairs at 3 a.m. Like, I'm like, what the actual fuck? What country are you in, little Joe? That's probably the reason why we can't have pets and visitors, because, like, imagine having a dog barking in here. Like, I'm in England, Manchester, because you have to share your attribute. Shannon, what are you even talking about? How am I selfish because I have to share my pizza? I remember there was a girl at the bus stop yesterday. I don't know what she said. I can't remember. I was drunk, and I think she said something like, "Oh, the pizza looks good" or something like that. And she was a traveler, and I just said, "Do you want a slice?" Just being friendly, and then she took one, and she was waiting for the bus, and I was just walking past, going home. So what do you mean selfish? I have no idea. Like, you must be trolling. You must be messing with me. Like, yeah, bro. Been to Europe, or everybody I listen to is saying the same thing, that they're kind to immigrants. Yeah, bro. It's true. Like, you become homeless and they'll put you in a fucking hostel full of crackheads that are all criminals, that will rob you and fucking keep you awake and everything. You come in here, you claim asylum. Most likely, you're probably lying, and it's a false application. You get put in like luxury accommodation. You know, it's a problem because they're making money off these migrants. They're making money. They're not making money off the homeless. So there's more money invested into their service than to homeless services. That's the problem. It's all about money, you know. People suck, bro. You know, animals are so much kinder. Like, from the US, it looks like I don't hear runs around. Very true. Yeah, your piece didn't share it with your flatmates. Bro, we're not even allowed like knock into their room because like then people would be having parties and people would be waking people up and the place would be extra noisy. Like you're not even allowed to do that, bro. Why would I share my food? Why the question is why don't they share their food with me, Shannon? And why should I have to? They're adults, they're responsible for themselves. Like they have their own money. Like I'm hungry too, like you're obviously just joking. Like, I'm not gonna answer your silly comments no more because it's just ridiculous. BlackRock runs Ireland. Just get rid of your passport, put on an accent, pretend to be foreign, you get a luxury place. Yeah. Maybe you're just having fun, Shannon. Tyler runs BlackRock. Yeah, she's just saying random things that make no sense. She probably gets a kick out of it. I don't mind it as long as you're not offending me. Then I'd have to get rid of you. But it's just a bit silly, that's all. But I don't know, maybe if you're getting a kick out of it, why not? Trolley Wally. Yeah, I wish you could. You're trying to move here, I'm trying to get out of here. It is beautiful in terms of nature, but cost of living is really high. You need a really good job to get around. If you don't, and you don't have parents to live with, you're going to really struggle. Even minimum wage isn't going to pay for shit. The weather's terrible as well. If you have a really good education, you can do really well in Ireland. Tiger, what are you doing? Not live streaming. Get out of this cesspool of a country I'm in. What country are you in? I'd love a council gaff. Wouldn't we all, bro? You go though. I'm sure left for 3 years. Get a job. Got turned down for universal credit support. Frustration, mate. How can they turn you down for benefits, bro? Be talking about hour. How much is a pint of stout in the hotel? Which hotel? Well, I got. Are you talking about yesterday? That was €7 for the Guinness, bro. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it's like 30 something or 40 per week in rent, which is fuck all. Every immigrant that sends money home makes more. Meta. Customs than a native, yeah. Probably. Your husband's a nurse at 2 countries. I'm not worried about a job, but the visa is another thing, yeah. Because I didn't get the chance to. I've been so focused on comments. And I didn't even think about it. It wasn't even in my mind. I did be so concentrated on the comments. And the question is, why am I not a mod in his live? Because I was staying at my parents' house for 2 months and I claimed I was legally homeless. There's no fixed address. What do you mean, bro? Here, do you want me to make you a mod, Tiger, on my channel? I don't mind making you a mod. It's not that I didn't want to make you one, it's just like I'm so busy doing things in my life. I'm like focused on the comments and trying to get rid of the fly that was harassing me, trying to make my food. So you just don't think about it. It just doesn't be in your mind. But once you mentioned it, I could make you one. Once Shannon mentioned it. Bro, people comment. Look what David said. I'm going to show everybody what David said. Some people write some really crazy stuff that make no sense. Obviously, like attention or shock. That's what do it. I made you moderator now because I've known you for a long time and I've never seen one bit of badness out of you, bro. You've never made me angry or done anything wrong. So yeah, I can see a good human, you know, quite quickly. What's the crack, bro? Not much, bro. What about you? Just eating the rest of my dinner, the garlic bread, you know. What are you up to, bro? Yeah, you too, Tiger. We had some really interesting conversations. Like, do you remember on the phone talking about women, talking about gold diggers, talking about how life works, talking about fake friends? We had some really interesting conversations, like that a lot of us can relate to. Why you smack your food? A fire stick. Yeah, I was thinking of getting a fire stick, bro. If you don't mind me asking, Tiger, what made you pick the name Tiger? And why Hood? What's the Hood about? And OG, I guess, means original gangster, yeah? Is it because a tiger is a strong animal? And he's saying he's strong and he's from the hood? Yeah, I'd love to know about Tiger's life and his upbringing. How was life as a kid treating him? How was his parents? How was his environment? You know? Did he have good friends? What did he do with his life? Maybe one day he'll tell me, and I can tell him vice versa. Same with you, Shannon, and everybody that I'm close with on the live. Because of my stripe tattoo. You live in the hood, bro. What's like the most richest place in Chicago? Because here in Dublin, I'd probably say Dalkey and Fox Rock probably. But there's a couple around. But yeah, them two probably the most. I didn't know you had a stripe tattoo. You should show me it today on the live when you go live. Castleknock would be a rich posh place, but it's not the richest. Like you want to see Dalkey, there's people going around with like Porsches, G wagons. I seen a Lamborghini as well. Mercedes Benz. Like you don't see many old Toyotas, put it that way. Houses worth like 2 million plus to 3 million as well. Dalkey beside Hout. It's spelled Dalkey, Dalkey. On one of my shorts, I was there. I was videoing. There's an island there. There was a helicopter that was above the island. I was there at the harbour there. I visited it. No, it's not. Holt is really far away from Dalkey. Dalkey is like, it's not even too far away from here. That's the thing. You can walk like 20 or 30 minutes and then the whole place changes. It goes from just like average to like really, really rich, you know? There's a place called Lincoln Park. It's kind of amazing how it's with expensive cars. What kind of people live there? Like what nationality? Hi, hon, how are you? I'd say the worst place in Dublin, the most roughest, is probably Darndale. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of Darndale, but it's in Coolock. A lot of drugs, a lot of cars getting stolen and then burnt out, and joyriding cars. A lot of travellers as well. Irish travellers. Turn out beside the airport, not Coolock. No, I used to live in a hostel in Coolock, and Darndale was literally like 2 minutes walk away from me. And you know the bar there, like if they don't know you and you're not like one of them and you're not from their hood, like sometimes people will just say, "Get the fuck out of here." Like I tried to go in there one time. There was a traveler, like, "Get the fuck out of here. I'll fucking back you." And he wasn't even working there. He was literally just someone that was drinking there. And at that point, you're just better off leaving, because if you argue with him, he'll fight you. His friends will fight you. Like that's what it does be like in them places. But then one time I went there a couple of days later and he wasn't there, and it was fine. It's not worth fighting someone over something like that. You shouldn't be doing that, but I mean, what can you do in that situation? Go from Thailand, yeah. Ballymun is bad too. It is bad, Ballymun. What's up, Sean? Good, bro. Summer Hill is bad as well. Gardner Street as well. Parts of Tala as well. Summer Hill is probably the worst place that I've been to, like, because you can't get away from the people. There's so many junkies walking up that street and people just standing on the side of the street in Canada Goose jackets, expensive clothes, just selling drugs all day. Just here, 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 collecting all the cash. Girl who was from Travel Family. Took a long time to get them to trust me. Really, that's crazy. A lot of them won't date outside the traveling community. Like a lot of them will only date within their own community. You'd be scared though, because like if you broke up with her and she was upset, how do you not know that a load of men are gonna smash up your house? You know what I mean? What's up, Sean? Is that all good, bro? How are you, Max? Are you good? There was these Muslim people that said in the Apache Pizza, "Fuck America" yesterday. I think they're angry because like of all the deportations and all that, but you can't say "fuck a country." You can just say, "I like America. The people are fine, but I don't like their politics." That's fair enough. But they were just angry. But there was another guy, I think he was Muslim. He was in my live stream. He was like, "No, the people are nice. I like the people, but I just don't really like the politics." But the two, he gave a fine answer. But the other guys, they gave a crazy answer. Like. There's like a smell of fucking vodka or something. I don't know where it's coming from. Everybody's saying I look like Charlie Kirk, bro. Everybody's saying it, and I don't mind it, bro. friend from Chicago, the highest killing rate in the US. It's a bad thing, Sean. Tell me you first. You shop at Spar. I see your milks from Spar. Yeah, because that's the closest shop to me. So to get things like milk is what I do usually when I run out. Milk is the same price everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. But for stuff like Doritos and stuff, you don't want to buy Doritos in that shop. They're gonna rip you off. Like you need to go to Tesco or like Deals or something. I bought these today in Tesco. They're really good, you know. Do you consider yourself part of the UK? No. We're not even in the UK. Ireland is definitely not the UK. I know only Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Yeah, Spar is a rip-off. It is. It is a rip-off. It's really bad. So is Centra as well. But milk though, milk is the same price everywhere though. So it doesn't really matter if you get it in Spar. But stuff like crisps and snacks and sodas, like you guys call them sodas, you're getting ripped off in there. That's probably somebody trying to troll. Do you consider yourself part of the UK? To be honest with you, because like you should know. I dated a Ukrainian girl back in high school. She was the best. Every time she invited me to her house, her parents make me some really good food. Really, bro. I've been with Nigerian, Mexican, a girl from Angola, a girl from Spain. Yeah, I've never dated an Irish to be honest with you. Wait, I did actually when I was 13, but she cheated on me though. So most of the girls I've dated were not Irish though. I just find that the foreign girls they just like different. The Irish girls are just complicated, really complicated. Yeah, they're different flavor. I remember you could get like a Dr Pepper at the bar for like 80 cents. That was 10 years ago though. Yeah, everything has gone up with time. Is it true that the Republic potatoes taste different to the Northern potatoes? I think so. I had Northern potatoes before, but they weren't the cheese and onion. They were just like they're called. Trying to think of the name. They're like these spicy, like like wheels that like a bicycle wheel. I can't remember the name. They come in a purple packet. They're made in Northern Ireland, but you can't get them here. They were okay, but not the best. Even the logo is different on the Northern potatoes. Like even the logos, even the packet is different. But there's people on YouTube that do a taste test. They'll get the Northern ones and they'll get the Southern ones, and they'll compare them and they'll tell you which one they think is better. Potato Park, yeah, I have twice. Wheelies. I'm not sure. No, bikers. Yeah, they're called bikers. That's the name of them. I had them. They're made from the north, but we don't have bikers here. But if you want to compare, you need to get the original northern cheese and onion or salt and vinegar, and then get the southern original cheese and onion or salt and vinegar, and then you'll be able to know. Yeah, Emerald Park now. Yeah, I heard they changed the name, bro. But the last time I was there was like 7 or 6 years ago, bro. Okay, this is shit. It's just a dumb and fake. You say the price of milk is the same everywhere. You are fake. No, in Ireland it's like about the same everywhere. Like that was about 235 or 245 in Ireland. It's about the same everywhere. I'm not talking about countries. I'm talking about in Ireland. Like Tesco milk is the same price as Aldi, the same price as Lidl, the same price as Dunn's, the same price as Spar, the same price as Centra. Like milk is just milk, really. Like you could use to see the Toyota chip factory. That's one place I've never been in and I'd like to go, where you can actually see the crisps being made. Yeah, Emma Park now. Hot Lips. I'm not a big fan of those Hot Lips. They come in a pink packet. I don't think they're that great. Have you ever heard of the Thai rings? They're nice. Or the spicy rings? They're nice. The Tato bacon waffles are lovely. Or the Tato bacon fries. You know. You know they have a Tato popcorn as well. It's not that good. Like Manhattan is the best popcorn here. You don't like it because they come in a pink packet? No, just the taste. The taste is not that good. And I know you're joking with me because you've been joking since you've joined. I'm gonna have to get it off at 11 o'clock. So we've 21 minutes left. It's a shit, it's just dumb and fakey. I can't believe he called me fake. And he didn't even ask me, what do you mean by everywhere? Do you mean by country or do you mean in Ireland? And he just called me fake. And now he's disappeared. You might end up going to Irish shop tomorrow. Yeah, you should. That Club Orange you really liked, yeah. But if you go to like Ireland itself, you can get like it in multi-packs, you know, and it's cheaper than just buying them individually. It works out cheaper in the long run, but because that's like a shop and, you know, the stuff is imported, there wouldn't be as much selection as there would be in Ireland, so you probably can't get multi-packs of it. Maybe you can, but I don't know. Because when you were there, they were just selling them singly. Even the crisps, like you paid about 150, 170 for like one packet each. Where if you came here and you went to deals, you could get like 6 packets for the price of one. But it's because of the import, you know, when things are imported, they're more expensive. Dang, you're eater. I've nothing. I have ceilings. No, the ceilings are really high, really high. That's one of the reasons why it's like difficult to heat the building in the winter because the heat just rises and the ceilings are very high. Fuck, €2 a bag of crisps. I'm just saying my apologies. No, it's all good, bro. Is the Irish shop expensive though? I wouldn't consider it expensive. I would just consider it like the same as a corner shop here. But because he is in America, he doesn't have as much options, so he can't save money long term. So basically, put it this way: if he was buying stuff from the Irish shop every week, he'd be spending a lot of money if he was doing it every week. But if he lived in Ireland, he could buy it in multi packs and save money long term. I don't think I've ever had it. People seeing it, yeah. Somebody outside with the bin. But I know you're going to end life soon, so I want to be sleeping. Feel happy and great memories. Thank you so much, bro. Did any of you ever have the Boost Red Berry? That's really nice. I remember Fanta Exotic back in the day, the red one. That was beautiful, but I can't even see it on the shelves anymore. I think it's gone. Coke is really nice as well. Monster Energy, the Doctor. Has anyone ever had the Doctor flavour? It's like lemon. It's really nice. The Boost chocolate bar. No, the drinks. Fanta pineapple. I don't even know if they have it in Ireland. I've never seen it. So no, I haven't had it. Yeah, bro, the bins are being pushed around and around and around. Now, do you know what I think it is? It's a whole apartment block, and there's a couple bins, and I think they must be getting collected in the morning, and he's taking them all out and leaving them on the side of the street for the bin men. Good night, brother. Start to storm here in Georgia. I will get on Facebook, but I can't get through. Sean SEANBOY 22669. Maybe you put too many numbers. Maybe you didn't put the correct numbers at gmail.com. So Sean Boy 22669. Maybe you got it wrong, bro. Quaver tonight. And the pineapple is bomb. I've never seen it in Ireland. I don't even know if we have it. We might have it, but I don't know. Mr. Homelander. I'm going to have to close the window, bro. Because I opened it up too high. It's now jammed and I have to pull it down from the top. I have to stand on a chair. If you pull it up too high, it keeps getting jammed. But the only reason why that was because I was trying to get rid of the fly. Lit is the shit. Lucasade used to be like really good back in the day, but like they reduced the sugar in it because of the fucking sugar tax, and now it's like not as good. Gotta go wash my hands now. Six cans for 250. Lilt is pretty good. I haven't seen that around in years, bro. I used to love Lilt. I think they stopped making it, bro. Yeah, they did stop making it. I remember looking it up online. They discontinued it. Such a shame. I love it, not gonna lie. Iron Brew have 6 cans here. Yeah, Iron Brew was lovely, bro. 6 cans for 250. Where'd you get that at that price, bro? That's good value. Very good, actually. Everyone, if you're new, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, bro. We're actually growing the channel really well. Hey, Sean, Anna. Hey, I'm gonna be gone in 13 minutes though because it's getting late, Annie. Yeah, and the neighbors will be complaining. But you have 13 minutes. And you too, Dave. Sean, I appreciate you, brother. Gotta head out to post office and mail some things before they close. I hope to see you a bit later on. You too, bro. You will. I'll see you when you're live. The north, and you can turn the cans when you come to the south. Yeah, that's what I noticed, bro. Like a lot of the cans up the north, they still have the return logo, and you're not even paying for the deposit. They're not even charging it, and then you can actually still return them in the south. Like it's such a win-win situation, bro. And you're getting them really cheap as well, bro. Great them cards, Tiger Fool. Now don't call Tiger a fool. Maybe you're only messing with him, but he's a good guy. Please respect him, bro. It's okay. Hope you're okay. Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it. This means you're getting 9 cents back on 250. So it's like 160. Yeah, it's madness, bro. But that probably won't be forever, bro. It's a kind of a fault in the system, bro. That won't be forever, like, because the UK apparently is thinking of getting the scheme as well. But for now, it's a fault in the system, bro. I know everyone has said the same thing. Tiger's one of my homies. It's all love, Sean. Oh, is he? I didn't know that, bro. I thought you didn't know him, bro. Freedom. Show your big feet, man. Sean. Oh, his cubes. Oh. I thought he was just trying to troll you, bro. And he was just being disrespectful. But no, it's all good, bro. Don't forget to vote. I'm in Wigan. Is that in the UK, is it? Congratulations. Yeah, bro. We do so well, bro. And I didn't even ask many people to like. Like, I'm doing so well for someone that's only new with the channel. Liverpool. We have 10 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to head off. You're a top man. What I've seen of you, Sean. What do you mean by that? Like, I'm a really nice person? Look at my hairline. It's fucking awful. But look, it is what it is, isn't it? It's only like that the last 2 or 3 years, but I'm lucky I still have hair at least. Make sure and end the stream correctly tonight. Yeah, bro, I got a new sim, by the way. I'm gonna put it in. Put it in tomorrow when I start streaming. I'm gonna show you. Air mobile. Apparently ChatGPT said Air is the best. For streaming, that's what it said to me, bro. For connection. You're nice and genuine, yeah. Because it said Gomo can have some connection problems when streaming. It's not as good as Air. And I'd rather pay the more expensive price if I'm getting like better quality connection. And look, it's only 20 a month. That's only €5 a week. It's still very cheap if you look at it like that. Don't trust ChatGPT. I do trust it, bro. You don't think I should trust it? Good stuff, because when you leave the stream on certain viewers, crazy stuff. Hello. Get Grok. I had it on my Samsung, but now it wants me to pay a subscription fee. It's AI, you can make funny videos and pictures, and you can ask it anything. I prefer Grok's responses though. Like ChatGPT, you'll be like, I can't talk about that. Like certain stuff, or if there's any swear words, certain stuff it wouldn't talk about. But Grok would talk about anything. I think Grok is better, to be honest with you. My apologies again, bro. The email went through. I was here today. getting bad. See you later, Tiger. Yeah, see you later, Tiger. Love you, brother. Got much love. See you soon. You too, bro. God bless you, bro. Let me check the email now. Just remember about who I make mod. You were doing it. Who did I make mod last night? Who you make mod, I should say. Oh, bro, I can't remember. We're gonna have to get to the library in the morning and sort that out. But I do such stupid things when I'm drunk, bro. Grok is better than ChatGPT, I think. Yeah, I agree, Glenn. That's what I was saying. A lot of people that came in. Yeah, but nobody got hidden, right? So just tomorrow I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna go on the computer. I'm gonna bring all you guys with me. I'm gonna turn on the live. You were never a mod, bro. Never left to work. Only made yesterday, so. Yeah, bro, you obviously had the digits wrong. I just got your email there, bro. I just emailed you back. 6 minutes chat. Yeah, 6 minutes. If I didn't have a paper thin building, I'd continue for another hour at least. Hi. The counts. Let me just to see just how you mod. He's trustworthy. Cause drama the live stream chat 100%. Five minutes now. I'll be there. Probably like not really long, but I'll be there for a bit. I promise, yeah. I'll probably join for about 10-15 minutes, maybe 20 at most. Because it's late, you know what I mean? In your Maz life, yeah. And viewers were getting, trying to get you to say this, people. It's crazy. Yeah, and something happened with Joe, bro. He came back and I said, why were you being offensive the other day? And he says, I don't remember. I said, well, you must have been drinking or something. And then he just disappeared. He was like, I don't remember what happened. And he hasn't been back since, bro. It's very strange what happened with Joe. Joe, if nobody knows who Joe was, he was a really respectful moderator that was really kind and never unhit anybody. And would only time out bad comments. But apparently when I was drunk or something, like he was telling me to drink more and he was being very rude or something. Max was telling me. And now he's claiming he doesn't remember. So drinking. No, I don't really like weed. To be honest, no, I don't. I used to do that when I was younger, but no. Makes me paranoid sometimes and overthink. Like a bite to eat, see you all around. Yeah, see you all around, bro. It would be good to find out the age of some of your moderators, or at least email them. Or text them on WhatsApp. I'm sure that's 100%. Score back here and there. You know too much about Ireland. Score bag. Is your mother from the ghetto or something? How does she know all of these things? 100%, yeah. Sounds really good. Yeah. Drinking helps with the anxiety, but it causes financial problems later on and health problems later on. But weed just makes me fucking anxious because, like, it's not legal here, so you don't know what you're getting. It can be sprayed. you know, it can be too potent, and then you get really, really high, too high, and then you get paranoid. At least if it was legal, you could say, I want something that doesn't have too much THC. That's more medical. You could get the right strains, but because it's illegal, you're just getting anything, and that's one of the big problems. Like, I knew someone that was buying weed in Ireland a lot every week, and now he's a full-blown schizophrenic. You know, it can do that to people. Don't get it on tick though, yeah. Anxiety issue would not help it. No, it doesn't help. I can get you in that job, but it's not for you with your health and stuff, yeah. I hope it was clear. Warnings with alcohol. It's easy to use as self-medication, although I'm interested in never drink alone. Friends every once twice a week. Yeah. See, like, if you go into a coma, or if you fall and hit your head, and I'm in the apartment by myself, and there's nobody here to help me if that happens, like, it's very dangerous. You know. Okay, we gotta go in 1 minute, guys. Okay, it's 11, guys. I'm gonna head off now. I really want to spend more time, but I'll just have people complaining that you're talking late. I'm trying to sleep, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to get off now. And he couldn't get out. That's terrible, bro. Wonderful day, everyone, yeah. Don't leave. See, I'll talk to them. I have to leave, Shanna. It's also been a bit of risk for you to be out in public while you're drunk as well, right? To make your viewers anxious. You're running the police again. Yeah, I should start thinking about you guys more. I don't want to make you guys anxious no more. I'm going to start trying to think about you guys more. You know. What do you mean properly? Was it what happened before? Did something happen before? I'm going to make it public immediately. Just before you go, just clarify what you mean by properly. What happened before, bro? Good lad, 5 years from now. I can think how much you've changed. He says, I've made a lot of decisions even from a year ago. I've cut out a lot of bad people in my life that were just users, but I still have more time to get even better and better, you know, and I'm saving a lot more money, and I used to drink a lot more and give people too many chances and be too kind. I've cut out a lot of bad people. So yes, it doesn't say open chat yet. Do that. It says open, the chat does. Oh, okay. Today's a new day, 100%. I'm going to head off now. Everyone, God bless you all.